How did I not see that? I'm tweaking. Oh, I'm going in. You know what? I could do a trial. I could do a trial real quick. I could do a trial. Let's go. Let's get right into it. I just ate. Let's do it. This guy. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. He's so dramatic. Don't tell me Edgeworth got him being his what's it called? Dramatization from him. His dramatic mannerisms from this guy. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Order. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah! You question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I'll call my decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Oh, no parrot on his shoulder. Fuck. We might have to call Polly to the stand. Witness, state your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Gore Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yup, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Raise an objection. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. What do you mean? My memory. You're kidding, right? Stop. Nah, no, wait, hold up. This guy is the guy who got off innocent. This guy is the guy who was accused of shooting Edgeworth's father. His memory's fucked? He doesn't have good memory? Are you kidding me? And now people don't know where he is. Like, he stays in a boat. Like, it makes sense. Like, if this all happened here, you know, it makes sense. Like, he's here. Like, he didn't have to necessarily move away to the mountains or whatever. That's what I pictured. But he's just some old guy now, some old kook. He don't remember his name, nothing. It's that brain damage. Wow. Gotta be. But let me like get that out of my mind because I don't want to confuse myself later, because I've done that before when I'm like, I figured it out, but then I didn't, and it messes me up. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you see? Yes, but the incident is in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness? The night of the murder. Let's go. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yup. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yup. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Oh my gosh. Judge, your verdict. Now, this guy is he should have been barred, because you can't be talking to a judge like that? Yes. Mr. Wright? Cross-examine, are you kidding me? Stop it. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Ah! Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Night of the murder. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where then I heard a bang. Press him on that. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yup. Good, continue. I looked out the window. I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. I don't know. So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yup. That's what Lotto said in her testimony yesterday. It's about then the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Talk about it. By your window? Yup, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! That is so awkward to say in the court of law. Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by too. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. Ah! What? This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Like him. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick, or this trial is going to be over. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. Wiped his prints? But there were prints found on the gun. So what are you talking about? The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Just keep objecting. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. That's what I'm saying. if he were telling a lie. Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good, there's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please, we need your help, Nick needs you. Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough! The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. So you gonna let me reload? Wait, what? Who was that just now? Me? Huh? What? Are you fucking... I'm over here like, what could I have done? Yeah. They played the fuck... They did the animation and everything. I was waiting for someone to interrupt, but that's crazy. Can they do that? I guess that would kind of make sense. It'd be kind of dumb if the judge banging the gavel and saying guilty was like it, if there was more to be told, you know? Larry, what are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday, but today I remember it. Remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Okay. Order. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. Adjournment? One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience, listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Wow. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry, he could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. That's my judge right there. That's my judge. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Wow, he said take backsies. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now, damn, what? And he hasn't like gone in his ear. He hasn't told him, hey, don't say this, they say this, you know? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Let's go. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth, you're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yes. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Yeah. Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. Crazy. So he don't remember. He was in a daze. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. Damn. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll make this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. Oh, this shit crazy. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. Alright, Larry. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. I'm over here thinking I'm bugging. I heat her off and shit. I'm like, I'm cold as hell. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something. Alright. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental boat shop boat. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So how come two people... Okay. So two people heard two gunshots. Or two bangs. Larry only heard one. Here's my thing. I'm guessing the other people heard the two bangs because when the samurai went up and then like hit the ground, it made the first bang, right? And then the second one was the gunshot. Because we already established that Gordy makes a bang sound when he emerges, but that's not the case. He wasn't emerging, he was submerging. But let's see. That was an unusually vague testimony even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. I'm like, if he's innocent, then you just want him to say the truth. Deny the murder. All right. That night I was out on the boat on the lake. Yeah, right? I was looking for something and I... Explain. Looking for something. Yeah, Mr. Butz, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. Bro, that this is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. Oh my gosh. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12, midnight. Yeah, no, that's wrong. No, that's definitely wrong. Oh, no, that could be right, actually. That could be right, I'm tripping. Oh, shut up, sorry. I didn't mean to skip that. Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. And just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. Looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Was there a boat on the lake? Well, I'm saying. Order. Well, Mr. Butz? Whoa. Everybody, just calm down, okay? I mean, it was really foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out or not. Okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. It's okay, girl. Damn. You are okay. I'll just press it just because I didn't. You know, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay, first of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. That's not right. So if he was out from 11 to midnight, yeah, they definitely would have taken a picture. Or oh shit, did I skip something? I meant to press circle, not X. Oh no, like the circle in this make me go forward? Whatever. I usually use it to go back during the cross-examination. So I waited until the coast was cleared, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? Say that again? By that time, everyone had gone home for the night, so I waited. Okay, gotcha. I was looking for something, I found it. Okay. Finally slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. I heard it. Okay. Could I present when I'm like during a press? You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh no, I can't present. Damn. After 11, that's wrong. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. Damn. This evidence clearly reveals fuck. Gotcha. Heard a bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. I didn't mean to press that. Heard one bang? Yeah. I was looking for something. I found it. Jesus. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. But he said he was out there at 11 to midnight. So I feel like I need to contradict the fact that like he got the wrong time. You know what I mean? Man, I looked out really, but I didn't see a boat. Damn! Press this again. Got a boat on the lake. Order. Whoa, Mr. Butz. Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was foggy that night. Not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. I pressed this, right? Okay. Yeah. What do I have? Taken automatically. That's not gonna help. Okay. And now I was out in a boat on the lake. Heard 2 gunshots just after midnight. I found it. No, I figured maybe we could make him say what it was. If it's clear, okay. Fuck you, man. It's about that time I save. For something that I found it, so I quietly slipped the boat back in at the local shop dock. Around what time was that? So you were about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. Okay. I didn't mean to press that. I have no clue. Oh, I'm dumb as fuck. 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 I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my fucking gosh. I wasted your time, I wasted my time. I knew that it was all about like the fact that it's 2 gunshots. Like he said single gunshot, but in my head I'm like, oh, I don't have any evidence. Even though I knew I had the 2 gunshots, that Lotto heard 2 gunshots. And I remember specifically looking for that, and I was like, I don't know where to put that and what he was saying. And I was so focused on the time. I was like, the timeline does not sound right. It doesn't sound right. And I was under the what also twisted me, let me explain myself. What also twisted me up was that I'm over here like there was only 1 gunshot. There must have been only 1 gunshot, and the other bangs were whatever. So in my head I'm like, yeah, there's only 1 single gunshot. What he's saying is right. But I didn't think about the fact that he heard this. Like, first of all, the fact that they put the word single, I can't be mad at the game. They put the word single deliberately. You know what I mean? I should have saw that and then be like, as soon as I saw it and actually like comprehended the word, I knew exactly what to do. That took me way too long. That took me way too long. I'm gonna do better, y'all. I'm gonna do better. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang, you're sure? And it was the fact that I kept pressing him and it was like, so I was like, yeah, one bang. He heard one bang, which is weird from them saying 2 gunshots. And in my head, I didn't think, I was like, I don't know. I didn't think to present the evidence that there were 2. I don't know why I didn't think. Now that I'm like looking back, how the fuck did I not see that? How did I not see that? I'm tweaking. That's what I said. But Mulatto testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. And I was so focused on him admitting that Gordy was the samurai or that the times were wrong. And one of the 2. I was so focused on that I didn't even... Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you got to treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butz. What? You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Order, and stop that booing. That's funny. That's funny as hell. Mr. Butz, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor this shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Continue. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butz. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right. Leave it to me. Lock in, Barry. Lock in. Like, let's go. Leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Well, Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't the man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe his testimony. Objection! Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. Ooh, facts. What the fuck? The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshots from the lake. Nice catch, right? I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Oh, very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Hydration. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve, dude. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like. I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. What did she say? Please these pointless questions. Okay, I don't know. We should care, I guess. We should carry on her. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if you don't ask? Okay, fine, very well. Please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Don't tell me it was a party popper. From where nah, there's no way it was a party popper, because we literally, it was in our evidence. Or, I don't think it was. I don't think it was ever in our evidence. So yeah, no evidence. So I don't think he heard a party popper. There ain't no way. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying. Okay, but I'm sure I heard the gunshot. All right. I was listening to it really booming loud, like real booming loud. Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on. Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. I'm sure I heard a gunshot. So I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? So you turned on the radio. Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve alone. I shouldn't have said anything. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this really sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it till we... Okay. Press. Until we get to the bottom of what happened. I didn't press this. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. That's what I'm thinking. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butz, how loud was your radio set? Okay. Really booming loud, like. I'm sure I heard the gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ said too. I don't see how... I've pressed everything. I pressed this, right? I think I already did. I pressed that for sure. I pressed that. I know I pressed this, but what do you say? Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. Okay, my fault. My fault. Let me go ahead and save it real quick. Sorry. Wait. I mean, this has to be it. Because she said it's almost Christmas time. So the gunshot happened before midnight, right? Is that it? I heard two sounds just after midnight. That says it too, but I'll go with this. Let's go. Come on, man. Larry, are you at... So, okay. I just learned something. Whether or not he says press or contradiction, ignore it. Because I didn't have to press. I mean, I pressed for the Christmas, but that was it. At that point, I needed to contradict. Okay, so the game isn't giving you hints, it's just talking. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard the gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. Oh, 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Let's go. That's crazy. This is the little stuff. Almost Christmas. That's insane. Okay. Order. What does this mean? You know what it is? I'm underestimating. The main problem is I'm underestimating this game giving you the information you need. I'm just like, I have to make some crazy connection in my head, but honestly, you just have to really pay attention to what is being said and things that don't need to be there that are there. That means that needs to be there. That means you should pay attention. You know what I mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butz's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? Larry's right. Oh, wait, no. I don't know. I think saying Larry's wrong and he did hear him after midnight wouldn't help my case. So I'm just gonna agree. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard the gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Oh, fuck. That doesn't help. Murder weapon fired 3 times. But 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. It's either the fact that this pistol is missing 3 bullets, or I have to link this to Gordy. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. As in like the samurai like thing popping and then going into the water, but that doesn't make sense. Because he was out on the lake looking for Gordy when he heard the gunshot. Take that. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Most of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. The first shot was fired, that 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order. I guess that would make sense out of yesterday's testimonies. Bah, you waste our time again with your empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have proof that the witness didn't just think he heard something? Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Do you have evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight? Do you have evidence that proves Mr. Butz wasn't just hearing things? Oh, I'm going in! I did not say I was gonna lock in. Come on. Look at this photograph, nigga. Sorry. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Mulatto Hart, with her automatic camera. The time step on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. So, interesting. So, I'm over here thinking that they must have heard a bang, and one of the bangs must have been the samurai when it like flew up or like hit the water or whatever. I don't think that's relevant at all. I don't think that's relevant at all. Now, all the bangs came from the gun. But there's nothing on the lake in this picture, Your Honor. The real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. The camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. And it also doesn't make sense. Like, why would he be trying to fill up Gordy that late at night? Oh yeah, and when the photo was taken, I keep saying Gordy, the still samurai, why would he be trying to fill it up that late at night? And the picture was taken in the daytime, so I'm tripping. Yeah. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims. So he was right. My fault, Larry. I thought he got the time wrong. Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were two sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it. Huh? Remember the case with the still samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course. I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya? Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. Right, I mean, is this safe? Shut up, Meg. Oh, you're Meg from now on, Maya. You're Meg. I love that. Right, I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. Shut up, Meg. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tisk, tisk, tisk. So you finally realized the truth? There could be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself? Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. Am I about to cross-examine him? Damn, Karma. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit it. It is hard to imagine any other possibility. Is this mic even... Oh, it does pick up snaps. Cool. I don't know if my settings, stopped it. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 12:15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. All right. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. It can't be Edgeworth with the gun because he's right-handed. Or it was his right handprint. And if the old man is right and he did see Edgeworth coming off the boat, I'm going to say the murderer Hammond. It was the murderer and Robert Hammond. Objection. What are you saying? That contradicts what you just told the court. You said that Robert Hammond had been... You're right. My fault. The defendant, Mr. Edgeworth, has admitted to being on that boat. Oh, I didn't even remember that. My fault. Maybe that should be in my evidence. My fault. Mr. Wright, your client has already been declared guilty once. I'm going to have to penalize you. All right, my fault. It was Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer. Yo, this game, like, I didn't expect me to be on my last life or die in some of these, or well, not die, but run out of meter in some of these damn cases. Like, golly, shit is difficult for me. Of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... That makes no sense. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. In the back of my mind, I was like, is he talking about Dad? But I was like, Dad is off his rocker. No way. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder really took place. In the forest? Around here, maybe? Maybe. Mr. Wright. And does this maybe include the reason why the killer would choose that spot? Yes, well, maybe because there is no good reason the murderer thought would never expect it. Fuck. Maybe you should try again. He wasn't even surprised I goofed up. Where could it have happened? I don't know. Ah, fuck me. Okay, I'm still gonna go with the forest. Fuck. I have no clue. Bro. Because I've already selected the boat. It was here. What? Where Miss Hart, the photographer, was camping? Yes. Why would the caretaker of the boat shop go there to kill someone? It was probably an honest mistake. The caretaker made a mistake? No, I did. Maybe you'd like to show us again. Oh, that is hilarious. They had me. Where could that murder have taken place? I have no clue. What the hell? Alright, let me look at the evidence. Oh, I can't even look at the evidence. I've already selected this, right? Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? The boat shop. Oh my gosh. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really, that's what I'm saying. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to the shop. What? What did I say? Why would he do that though? This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. I'm over here like, bro, I wasn't thinking it was the boat shop because I feel like I would have seen a blood splatter on the wall or something. I don't know. Not obviously not, but like a hole in the wall, maybe. I don't know. Granted, it was that angle we wouldn't have been able to see, but still. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? I couldn't tell you. Wait. So this one was taken at 12:15, and it was the left hand, so it must have been this guy. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Ugh, details, details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot will look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Wow, that's insane! What the hell? And then Edgeworth jumped into the water? The murderer jumps from the boat himself. Oh! Leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. It's not over. Ain't no way it's over. I gotta stop eating eggs. Oh God. For some reason they make me so nauseous. And they oh gosh. Hold on everyone. Hold on people. Your Honor, wait. Your Honor. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Wow. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake at night? Yeah. What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. I don't know if I should have the mic closer or not. I'm gonna keep it this far. Hopefully it sounds okay. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he has something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. Oh, that just gave me goosebumps. Oh, that just gave me goosebumps. Oh my gosh. What? What should I do? Find him, quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Holy shit. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. You in trouble? Yay, Nick, you did it. Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? I just realized, why does she always call me Nick? Because my name is Phoenix Wright, right? What about Larry? What about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out, facts. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. Just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. God damn it, you're good. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? You look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. Well, what do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Oh, y'all hoes. Can I do one more? I'm feeling alright. I'll take a little break. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, if you didn't, try another video, maybe like that. Unlike, keep your head up. Peace.
I'll walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I fear no evil because I'm blind to it all.